Welcome to 5 Minutes Ago, a show we wrote, 5 minutes ago.
To infinity and beyond!
With our hosts, Matteo Frabetti, Nihara Thomas, Stephen Hong, and Nari Kang.
With guest hosts Etta Galvez and Lisha Moussignac. Hey everyone, welcome to 5 Minutes Ago.
We are without Nihara and Sam again because of Broadway night, so we are welcoming two guest hosts this week, sophomores Etta Galvez and Lisha Moussignac.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited to be here.
We know you are here with a special message about something going on around the building from the creative writing class.
We are so excited to be starting a guerrilla poetry project. If you don't know what that is, guerrilla poetry is the act of publishing poetry in unexpected ways and in unconventional places. Poets experiment in various media and materials to share their art with a larger community.
You'll find our poems written on various class spaces around the school. Each floor will have at least one poem. This project will begin and be maintained by the creative writing class. However, if you wish to be included, please contact Ms. Santiago. Students cannot post poems without Ms. Santiago's approval.
We are super excited to see this work around the school. Keep us posted. Now let's turn to this week's announcements.
The therapy dogs are returning. Visit with the therapy dogs near the entrance to the cafeteria during the high school lunch blocks from 10:40 a.m. to 12:05 p.m. every Friday from October 6th to December 22nd.
Juniors and seniors, if you're looking for an internship opportunity, Work-Based Learning Alliance has virtual paid internship opportunities and paid projects for you to participate in. Check the description for more information.
Virtual parent-teacher conferences will take place on the following dates: October 25th from 12 to 2, November 1st from 12 to 2, and November 8th from 6:30 to 8:30, which means we will have half days on October 25th and November 1st.
The Belmont Wellness Coalition is sponsoring a Kevin Hill event focused on youth vaping on Monday, October 23rd at 7 p.m. at the high school. More information will be linked in the description below.
The AP payment window is open and will stay open until midnight on October 31st. Payments can be made through My School Bucks or by cash or check. The My School Bucks payment method will be linked in the description. If you'd prefer to pay via cash or check, bring it to Miss Skepa in room 106 in the guidance office. Each AP exam costs $100. Reminder, in addition to the payment, students must have joined their AP classroom through the College Board. Any tests that are ordered or canceled after November 15th will require a $40 late fee from the College Board.
If you would like to take an AP exam for a class that you are not currently enrolled in at BHS, you must bring cash or check payment to either Mr. Brown or Ms. King in the guidance department. If a student is eligible for a free or reduced lunch, then they can qualify for an AP exam fee waiver. If this applies, reach out to Mr. Brown or Ms. King before completing the payment.
Mr. Taylor and our nursing staff would like to remind everyone to stay home if you're not feeling well, to help keep others safe and healthy.
There are no longer subs at the high school. If your teacher is out, check Google Classroom to complete the assigned work. 9th and 10th graders, if your class is canceled, you're required to remain in the building.
Governor Healy has recently announced the Governor's Youth Advisory Council. Through this council, young people across the Commonwealth will advise the Healy-Driscoll administration with innovative ideas for pressing issues. Students between the ages 16 through 21 are strongly encouraged to apply. The application can be found in the description.
Seniors, it is already time to start thinking about ordering your cap and gown. The link is in the description. Graduation is on June 1st, and the rain date is set for June 2nd at Harris Field. The last day of school for seniors is Friday, May 17th, and the finals will be from May 20th to May 24th.
Juniors and seniors, prom is scheduled to take place on Saturday, May 4th from 6:30 to 10:30 p.m. at the Marriott Newton. Start thinking about those promposals.
Belmont Quiz Bowl plays first at the PAQT6 tournament on Saturday, September 30th. Great job. We can't wait to hear more about your competitions. And now for our sports announcements.
The football team is in second in the Middlesex League with the leadership from senior captains Austin Lassiter, Adrian Garoon, Brian Logan, Bryce Hubbard, Jaden Arno, and Ryan Halloran. Shout out to Captain Hubbard for temporarily switching from wide receiver to center to meet the team's needs. This Friday at 6:30 p.m., the Marauders take on Woburn Tanners with a theme of Pink Out. We hope to see Belmont advancing to number 1 in the league after this game.
The cheerleading team has been preparing for their first competition on October 30th, going against other Middlesex League teams. Senior captains Megan Rumley, Kate McCubbin, Kyla Postel, Atiana Charles, and junior captain Anna Pearl have led the squad so far, hoping to advance to New England's 2 years in a row. Sophomore Lisha Koti has worked hard on improving her tumbling skills and is competing as a flyer for the first time. Let's cheer on the team for success. Check the description below for sports schedule, and now for our arts announcements.
Congratulations to the PAC on an amazing job at Broadway Night. If you missed the performance, be on the lookout for future 5 Minutes Ago PAC announcements.
And now for this week's We Ask You.
What is one feature you have to have in your dream house?
I'm gonna have to go with a soccer field.
I'm gonna have to go with a basketball court.
A bed.
5 bathrooms.
Leaves, but like leaves, like not like leaves, like moss on the floor. Like the floor is moss.
A door. A lot of calculators. I love math, so just like a lot of calculators, yeah.
Wow. Probably a soccer pitch.
I want a really big, like, greenhouse type sitting spot.
I want like a place to keep my books.
I think I gotta have a swimming pool.
It's gotta be a pool. One with a water slide. You gotta have like 8-10 feet.
Big room. I need space for clothes and shoes.
I'd say an arcade.
And then wait, what games would you have?
Got like Dave & Buster's and stuff.
Definitely an arcade. A pool.
Like a bigger sink in my bathroom. Cause like I could wash my face and all that. And there's more room.
A really nice bathroom.
LKJ water fountain.
If there was like the walls were an aquarium. Like just regular walls, but just like they were pretty thick so that fish could just swim like all through the wall.
A view of the beach.
A pool.
What do you think, Lisha and Etta?
A staple in my dream house would probably be a library because I think it would make me look smarter than I actually am.
I would have to have floor-to-ceiling windows in my dream house. I need to be able to see the busy city streets.
Last week, we asked you how often you think about the Roman Empire, and we got some great responses. Here are the top 3.
At number 3, the fact that the Romans had hot tubs will never cease to amaze me.
Number 2, there's so much fascinating about the Roman Empire. Their culture, religion, infrastructure, and politics absolutely enrapture me. By studying the past, we are able to gain a better understanding of the present and study how human societies have evolved and stay the same throughout history. By learning history, we credit those who came before us and improve the world for those who will come after us.
And at number 1, we have Julius Caesar is constantly on my mind whenever I see the Caesar salads at lunch.
And the winner was Daily with 53.8%.
This week, we want to know, do you loathe or love pumpkin spice?
What do you think, Etta and Lisha?
Major love. I would drink pumpkin spice lattes all year round if I could.
I absolutely despise it. I don't like pumpkin anything.
Yum yum pumpkin spice. I'll take that over Starbucks pink drink any day. Thanks for coming, Lisha and Etta.
We had a great time.
Thanks so much for having us.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram at 5minutesgo_VHS. Also, hit the QR code on screen to find the question of the week.
And Steven's been working really hard on. Show us, Steven.
It's so funny. Like he'll immediately at Zoom when he logs onto Zoom, it's like. But then like at school, he's just like giggling around all day, like giggling throughout the hall, like all throughout class. He'll just be giggling it up. And then as soon as he's on Zoom, he's just like.
So. Steven, have you thought, Steven, where are you looking? Are you practicing your announcement about the question that you...
Handy, yeah.
What are you doing? What is that? Are you changing your background? Steven's gonna do the We Ask You for the next episode. We don't have to talk about this right now, but he's gonna ask about what your favorite candy is as we approach Halloween. And then the next one will be like, what's the best costume you've ever dressed up in? Steven.
No, but it has to be a decent size though.
That size?
Is that small? Is that big?
You just did this.
No.
He's such a giggler. I feel like Mateo's probably a chortler though.
What are you talking about? That